Okay, battle time.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna be playing this on normal, so it's gonna be a little harder. Yeah. I have to skip to this end, explain myself. But right now it's the monster mission, so yeah, you can press L2 to skip the monster's animation. These battles, unless it's a new monster, well, the tutorial doesn't show all the battles, but unless it's a new monster in the battlefield, or a boss, I'll just cut out the battle. Anyway, you have 4 commands. You can press square to defend, you can press triangle for a weapon attack, circle for a physical attack, or X for a gun attack. The blue bar up there is your AP. As you use commands, it goes down. Once it gets as low, you hit 0 or too low that you can't use any more commands, your character ends their turn. So you put 4 commands and for a combo. Basically, the gist is to find the right commands to deal the most damage as possible. There is a way you can extend your combos, but we'll get into that much later when we can actually do that. And the 4 things down there in the bottom right corner and the circle below our AP, I'll explain later. They will be in this dungeon. Oh yeah, and if you're in the middle of a command, you can just press square to end combo.
Here I come.
Kind of like I did on accident.
Ooh, I think I'm pretty amazing.
Anyway, those things were, I think... Oh, combo skill. You can basically equip certain commands and... I'll explain that actually. These discs actually right here, the RNW discs. If you have images input to your PS3, you can put them on the discs and summon that image to do an elemental attack of what the disc is. So let's say the disc for Neptune's Earth. If you are an Okami fan, you can put Amaterasu on the disc and basically summon Amaterasu to deal damage. And the RNW discs aren't really that powerful, I'd say, but they're good to use. They're pretty strong this early on. I usually don't use them. But yeah. Anyway, combo skills like right here. Let's say I put this here. When I press the 4th triangle, I'll use the RNW disc. Like, I'm saying that thing, I'll just give you a small demonstration of what I mean. Now I'm gonna just change it back when I'm done. And that enemy scene is some kind of dog thing. I forgot its name already, but it's one of the easiest enemies in the game. Anyway, we got the plant hammer in the... I think it's regular build, was it? The planet hammer is to use Hammer Crash, which is an exclusive dungeon ability for Neptune. He's gonna kill me what that bell is called. Item list. Decent bell. Wait, is it decent bell? Or is it descent bell? Gosh, what? Decent. Sorry about that. So, what's in this one? See what's in this chest.
one's nice.
Okay, so ways to heal. I'm gonna explain this soon. So item skills have how to get on 30%. The item skill points up there is to increase the chance on how much they'll heal. Like right there, reflex, we have 15. In order to use net ball, it requires 5. So every time it has when they use, who it targets, why, and how much it restores. So basically, whenever Neptune gets damaged and her HP is 50% or less, she will heal herself 30% of her HP. Characters will heal themselves automatically. This involves strategy, of course. You have to strategize which are the best healing abilities at the right times. Some of them don't like the healing abilities, but it's actually pretty interesting to me.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, these things are... Yeah, I'm just skipping the tutorial messages because I'll explain them. And these are pixel evaders. Also pretty easy. So if you press down, you'll see that this is where it's turned to escape. For each eject button you have, you can escape that number of times. You can carry, I believe, 6 eject buttons. But I don't really escape much, and I don't see a reason to. Oh, wait. Excuse me. That's one thing you should actually do to strategize. Look at the upper right bar for the terminal. See how that one of those enemies is flashing by targeting this one? That is basically one that's flashing is basically the one you're targeting. I already said it, but that's a strategy here. Target the one that's next in the turn order. Doing that give you more options to attack, and hopefully I can kill him. Yes, I am.
Go! This is powerful.
I'll just stop on you, and I'll just damage you. And now, oh yeah. And here's for like a combo skill, and just an example of the RNW disc.
No running.
Fortunately without its image, because I have no images.
Take this.
And let's see how much that did. Not that much, it seems. Maybe it did. Now just show off compass.
Inside this.
Do my best. This is getting exciting.
Being complete.
And that's it.
Easy peasy.
Well, I may actually keep it on in combo for a while. Because she's more of a magic user. Neptune, I don't really use it for... Yeah, the combo skills and item skills, I'll do those off camera after this dungeon when we get certain abilities. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. Just checking.
Pleased to meet you.
Okay, so we got a new enemy. And... something more new to explain.
real quick so it doesn't spread.
And there's an example of healing. Anyway, the Pox Vader. As you notice, there's two bars. The purple one on top is their HP. Green one is guard points. Now, you may be wondering what happens when their guard points hit 0. Well, if I can get that to happen while
Run away. I'm so angry.
Dream complete.
it's not gonna happen anytime soon.
This is powerful.
I'm gonna try and show what happens, hopefully in this bout, when the guard points get down to 0.
I don't like getting hurt. I don't like getting hurt.
Because guard points do have some value.
Here I come. No running.
I think I'm gonna probably kill this guy before guard points hit 0. Unfortunately, that's a yes. Dang it.
Shoot! Shoot! Enjoy! I don't like getting hurt.
Now there's one more miss. I'll be able to show it off there. I kind of messed up.
No running! No running! No running! Please work!
And I'm just gonna end there. There's no way his guard point's gonna hit 0.
Seriously hurt.
So now we got to fireballs. So now that circle has some value. I'll be able to show it in the next battle and explain it. Bullets are, as you can tell, for your gun command. And here's where we can use Hammer Crush. Just press square
I'ma break
and
it.
voila. And here's a place to use the decent bell for Compass Dungeon Command Monster Call. But before we use it there, let's see what's in here. But anyway, explaining Monster Call. When used,
This one's nice.
oh yeah, and to switch your party member so you can use their commands, you just hold R2 and you choose the winning one. But yeah, see, Monster Call, if I use it right out here, it will just summon a bunch of enemies in like several waves. Like a group of monsters in waves. Once I defeat all the waves, all encounters will be off for a certain amount of time, but on these ruin symbols right there, if you use Monster Call here, a special rare enemy usually shows up that I may show sometime, but for the first dungeon,
Here, Mr. Monster.
it will summon the
Don't
boss.
cry.